You want to see something really scary?
You bet.
There was also a mid-air collision between two small planes in Florida. 4 people died. And then there was the tarmac collision at Boston Logan between 2 United Airlines planes. The right wing of one plane struck the tail of another. And in Connecticut, one person aboard a private jet died after the plane experienced severe turbulence. The head of a pilots union today said that after 6 recent near-airplane collisions, the system is, quote, under stress.
Really?
Yeah, so look, the FAA is essentially, the official data only goes through the end of January, but we know that there were 3 of these quote unquote near collisions, right? That's significant potential for an accident. Now, look at the trend going back to 5 prior years. How many essentially of those near accidents occurred per month? 0.4. So we're looking at something between about 8 and 9 times the normal number. And of course, in February and in March, we've had 3 or 4 more that haven't been graded yet by the FAA, but the trend line seems to be continuing.
Is there a pattern forming here?
I think there are essentially 2 things that are going on here. Number one, we're seeing a lot more air travel than we're used to over the last few years, right? We had the COVID pandemic. Airlines weren't out and about as much. And if you look right now at the number of airline passengers that we're seeing, we're basically back to pre-pandemic levels. So that's one thing that's going on. But the second thing that's going on is we have a lot of new pilots who aren't necessarily trained on sort of these busy runways that we used to see, especially pre-pandemic.
We have a lot of new pilots who aren't necessarily trained on sort of these busy runways that we used to see.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
America is back.